Hi guys, back again. We're doing another recorded video. We've got no signal whatsoever at this place. It's like nothing, so we've got to do a record here and then post up. So sorry for not going live with this one, but we're at another graveyard, but this one again very close to where we're from. We've actually heard stories of other paranormal teams coming here and getting quite a lot of activity. There's a lot of graves here that are from World War One and some from World War Two, and a lot that predate those as well. So we are hoping that we're going to get something, and we're having to try and get this one done a little bit earlier than we usually would, which is why it's still a bit light. But we're doing that on purpose because we know that at a certain time there's a walk around by a warden at this churchyard, and we don't want to get caught and told to leave during the middle of an investigation.
We also could be locked in.
But anyway guys, as you know, I'm Ian.
I'm H.
We don't have our third amigo here with us today. He's decided that he can't make tonight, so he's a part-timer. So, Mr. Connor is not with us tonight, so it's just the two of us. So let's do this. Alright guys, as we walk through, there's loads and loads of old graves. There's big monuments.
I spotted a grave that I do want to go look at.
There's a massive monument towards the front, and that is specifically for World War One. But there's one grave in particular that we want to go and have a quick look at.
It's got chains on.
Because as we walk through, it's got chains wrapped around it.
I don't know if that's the design or...
We just want to go and have a quick look. It's one of the ones in the area that's being left to overgrow.
Very, very sadly.
That one is as well. Oh, okay, so it's an anchor.
Do you reckon there was like a...
That's got to be something
one
to do.
that control the ship then? I don't want to stand on these.
Well, that's got to be something to do with boats.
I think it says Elvis. I can see an E and an L and a V.
See if I can get through. Loving memory of Sicklew.
Can you tell the name?
William Seeger.
Who?
William Seeger.
William Seeger.
Yes. It's soaking wet in the grass.
My shoes are already soaked through.
So that's a really interesting one there, guys.
I've never seen a grave like that. That would have been a lot of money.
But all of these very, very, very old graves. John Corbett, 1841.
And then there's another one, 1845. That could be a family one though, because it says Elvis down there.
Also the something wife of the above named.
John Corbett.
Also of Mary, wife of the above named.
Oh yeah, it does say Mary.
1867.
You can't
even read that one because it's all eroded.
1850.
These are all old graves.
There's another Corbett here. Elizabeth Corbett.
This could be a family
1846.
plot then. Yeah, that's Joseph Corbett.
I reckon it is then.
Joseph Corbett.
John Corbett.
John Corbett. So this is a family plot then.
Yeah, because that one says eldest on it.
Yeah,
This
Edward
one says
Corbett.
youngest on it.
Edward Corbett.
Edward Corbett.
Yeah. Frank Corbett.
Are they all family? The initial on that is
Yeah,
JC,
JC,
MC.
EC, MC.
So that would be Corbett. Most likely, anyway.
The grass is trimmed on this bit, but the graves don't look like they're tended too much. There's loads and loads of really, really old gravestones and monuments at this one.
We've not even gone round the back. There's like loads around there.
So the information that I've been given of other paranormal teams that have been here, the activity they were getting, it's all from that area where we started, because it describes a longer grass. So we will return there, and I think that's where we'll
start the actual investigation.
Do our investigation. We're just going to have a quick walk around. (1740).
Oh my God, 21 years.
Henry Rose and James Rose. 1740.
1740 and 1796.
It's crazy.
Is this a family one as well?
There's more
There's
here.
4 on there.
Really decorative ones. I'll make it the names of them. Really decorative. Loads more.
I think their last name is Bewdley. Or
We are in
something. Or someone of
very
Bewdley.
quiet, private little village here, guys, so I'm trying to stay at a view of people as well, because that's one of the things that has been reported, is that people come up and ask you what you're doing as well.
They come up and ask you what?
What you're doing.
Oh.
One paranormal team reported that they were asked to leave by several members of the public.
I almost just fell over.
So
I turned and then my foot slipped.
there's a gravestone at the top where we first came in, and it says it's for
I just slipped
World War I,
again.
for a machine gunner. 20-year-old machine gunner. Someone's been placing little mole ornaments dotted about.
There's another one there. Play game to spot them all. I can't remember which one it was.
Head over to. So I'm literally putting myself in full view of everyone here. But I want to go and show the war monument.
So these ones will be old. Because all these type graves are usually from the 1700s. But
that one there, that's the war monument for everyone of this village who fought in World War I and sadly never returned. I won't show the front of it because it'll name where we are. It does state it on the front. If you do know where we are, guys, please don't put it in the comments, because like I say, lots of people that do come up here are approached and asked to leave. So we want to try and do what we're doing without being thrown out. Later on they do come up and lock the gates.
that's why we're doing it a bit earlier as well.
Isn't this on the building of the church as well? The church itself is still used So that's why people are very protective of it as well. You can hear noise in the background. We are very close to the main road.
Yeah.
Church building up there.
Harriet Savage and Walter Savage. The bell always scares me on a church. It's just really sudden.
And that's down to the car park where the houses are. So we're going to stay away from that side because I believe that's where people come in from.
Yeah.
So we don't want to be seen, but just to show you,
There are quite a few old graves in
a
this
lot
bit.
of graves. There are a few more modern ones that are tended to, so we're going to stay away from those. We just want to try and see if there's any activity around the old ones that we've been told about.
Some more of these side.
Yeah.
I've only seen one new grave over here. Like, really new one.
The one that I've seen a video of is the one that's leaning against the tree over there.
That does look like it is the oldest one here.
So we're back into the 1800s here.
4 years old? Oh my god.
These ones here are modern, so we don't want to disturb them because that's 2020.
Australia?
This one here, 1885, 1826.
1865. 76.
This is where, on a video that I've seen, on a different paranormal forum, this is where they were and they were getting activity. It was here and that tree there. The two trees at the back that they describe. Big one here.
That's got to be like another family one, isn't it?
1878, 1867.
The bunch piled up against it.
They might have just come out.
Hmm?
They may have just fallen out and come out. They need to be placed back. 1906.
That one says 1901.
1884.
Although my socks are soaked through now.
I think it's just flown up. There was another robin there then.
What?
Every single time.
We've seen a robin every
Yeah,
investigation.
every investigation we do, a robin lands near us
And if you
and then flies off.
don't know, they are associated as like loved ones watching you. I reckon that grave that's leant against the tree is this one, but it's like snapped off.
No, it's a different thickness, I think.
So it'd be like that tall.
I reckon we go here. This is where I saw the other video that made me want to come here. See if we get anything here. What do you think? Yeah.
If this is where the most activity's been recorded, we may as well.
Do you want to put the cat walls down?
I forgot I had them.
Put them over this way.
Hmm?
Put them over this way.
Here.
Yeah, so we can see.
I'll move that one in a sec.
I have to be a little bit more vigilant to the balls tonight because obviously it's light.
It is lighter. You won't pick
We've got
it
to
up
make
on
sure
camera.
we're seeing that they're flashing. You can see them, but we might not catch it as easy. In the dark, they light the place up. So
Just got to move this one. There is 6 there, isn't there?
Yeah. Put that one closer to the tray.
Up there.
Yeah, just there, not there.
I've got to put the EMF out now.
The EMF towards there as well. So we can still see it though.
Wait, come out my pocket.
Right, so we've got our 7 cat balls out. We've not asked for anything yet. We've not done anything yet. And one's lighting up already.
Okay.
Brilliant.
That,
We've not even called out yet.
thank you.
I mean, like we say every week, guys, you physically have to touch these to set them off. And we've put our EMF out as well. It's currently on green, so it's not reading anything at the minute.
I might move it in different places at different points.
If anything goes near that, it will shoot up to red. Right, so we'll call out then. So, you want to with me?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Not done one in a while. If there's any spirits here that would wish to communicate and reach out to us tonight, then please do so. We don't mean you any harm whatsoever.
If you could show yourselves or communicate with us using the devices that we have. We've laid down 7 clear balls. I believe you may have already touched one of them to make it light up different colours. If you could do that again, if you touch them, they will light up. Or the black device that's on the floor, there's a green light on it. If you go near there, you can make the light go from green up to red. Or I have a device in my hand, and if you try and talk to us, we believe that this device can actually pick up what you're trying to say and will let us know what you're trying to communicate to us. So please, if there's any spirits with us here tonight, if you could show yourselves, it'd be even better. We'd love to get footage. That would be absolute concrete proof. As Harriet said, we mean you no harm whatsoever. We are not here with any intent other than to try and communicate with you. Is there anyone with us tonight?
Could you maybe give us a name? Immediately.
Well, okay, guys, straight away.
Thank you.
Harriet's just asked for a name and straight away it's just said Julian.
Julian, is it just you here tonight? Is there more?
Well, I don't know why it didn't make a noise though.
We're just going to have to read them out.
We'll see what it says. So Julian, if you are with us, could you light one of the balls up for us? Was it you that lit one up for us before, as we were putting them down? If you could do that for us, it would just confirm that we are talking to you.
Funny.
It's just come through the word funny.
Did you think the ball was funny when you lit it up? If that was you? Oh, Robin. It just flew from behind us.
I'm wondering whether this is still connected to the headset.
What do you mean?
Take the headset out.
What do you want to do? Ask us now?
No, I don't know whether the phone itself is still connected to the headset and that's why we can't hear it.
I'll zip the bag back up in a minute. The little boy likes you.
Did you hear anything on it though? The little boy likes us. Is Julian a little boy?
No. I can't hear it. Do you want me to put these back in the...
Well, it's just gone through now saying that I'll affect you.
How will you affect us? I reckon we're just going to have to read them out.
There was a big bang in the distance then. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't from us. So you think you can affect us? How could you do that? Who are you?
Oh,
So this has gone through saying, who are we? My name's Ian.
my name's H.
And as we said earlier, we're not here to harm you. We're here to try and speak to you, communicate, just to find out whether we can. Many lives were lost here. Many lives were sadly lost here because of the fact that we are in a graveyard.
Again, though.
Yes.
How would this know? Rest.
They just said rest.
This is a place of rest.
This is a place of rest. You are right. Is this still Julian that we're talking to?
If it is, could you maybe set one of the balls off on the floor?
You see me. It's just caught saying that you see me.
Where are you?
If we can see you, could you show us where you are?
The wind's picked up again, though. I mention it every time, but...
And it has been windier today, but as we ask if we can see them,
the wind has gotten
the
a lot
wind has
stronger.
just suddenly got very strong again. This is something that we've noticed tends to happen everywhere that we've been.
Does this name say Julian? Because I can see A-N.
Okay, it's just said, when it said you see me, it said the house.
Is it this?
No idea.
By the house, do you mean the church?
There's lots of houses around here.
Although one in particular, okay, this is weird. You know how we pick up on the wind every time? Look at that house. It's got one of those things where the wind moves it.
Oh yeah.
Look, that's probably just a coincidence, but...
So the house in the distance there that Eric's talking about.
I don't know what it's called, but it's... The wind moves it and you can tell what direction the wind's facing. Like we're like going in. That's actually really weird, though.
The road.
Road. Again, there's many roads.
There's 3 roads surrounding us. So there's a road over that way, where there's lots of houses.
Is this a road?
There's the main road. I think that's someone's garden.
Yeah, I don't want to look at it.
We walk down that alley, we're on the main road. Although that wall there.
You must go quickly.
Okay. You're telling us to leave? We don't want to leave. We'd like to communicate with you.
The thing is also pointing to the exit. We're all connected.
That one's now saying we're all connected.
How? Scared the life out of me again. I'm gonna have to wait to ask my question.
5,
How many
7,
should it be?
last one, 8. Right, so as you can tell, guys, it's 8 o'clock now. The church has just scared us both there because I wasn't expecting that myself.
It only just recently rang, so. You said we're all connected. How? Yeah, I would just be a little bit wary because there are people. I think they're just getting in the car though.
Oh,
Yeah, they're getting in the car.
right, there's people getting in the car from the area that the other video reported, people coming out to ask them to leave. I'm just moving out of sight with the cameras. Okay, so it's now come through with 3. We like investigators.
Oh,
Wilson, and I remember how I died.
so are we talking to a Wilson now?
Right, so is this Wilson that's with us now and not Julian? Thank you very much for saying that you like investigators. Proper investigators are there just doing, as the word describes, they're investigating. They mean you no harm and they'll never cause damage. So, thank you very much for saying that. You say you remember how you died. Can you describe that to us? Can you tell us exactly how you died? Are you buried here? I had a long life. And then 5. It's nice to know that you had a long life. I hope it was a happy life.
What do you mean by 5? So then we've had the little boy likes you and the little
So
girl
it's just
likes
come
you.
through now saying the little girl likes us.
Do you reckon it's a family? We've had 5. Could you maybe tell us the name of the little girl or the little boy that you are talking about?
Could you give us a name of the little girl that likes us?
We're not at peace.
We're not at peace.
Oh, it's working now.
Okay. That just made me jump there because I wasn't expecting that. Right, so that's now working now, okay. Right, so we're not at peace.
Does this mean you're not able to pass over?
Is there a reason why you're not at peace? Is it something we can help you with?
Question.
You can ask us a question.
Do you want to ask us anything?
5. Just saying because it's 5 there. It said 5. What would you like to ask us?
Wealthy.
Are you asking us if we're wealthy?
I don't understand what you're actually asking us there.
Could you maybe go into a bit further detail?
I can use my voice.
That would be it'd be absolutely brilliant if you could. If you could communicate with us and use your voice, that would be amazing.
If you can use your voice, could you maybe tell us your name so we know who we're talking to?
Raymond.
Immediately.
Thank you very much, Raymond.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm presuming everyone's heard that because Harriet's got a mic on today.
I do. I have the power of the mic.
Harriet just asked for a name, and immediately again, it's just come through and said Raymond. So thank you, Raymond. If this is you, that's trying to communicate with us, as I've said to the previous people, we mean you no harm. We're here to just simply try to communicate with you. If you could let us know that it is you, could you touch one of the clear balls that we placed on the floor, please?
All you need to do is touch it.
Sigh.
Sigh.
So do you not want to do that? Is that boring?
All is well.
It's like saying like they're well.
Right.
Frank.
It's coming through really quick.
I'm gonna look at the names on this because I only remember one of
Rich.
them.
Rich.
Rich.
So is that Richard, or is it rich as in wealthy? Because they've already said wealthy.
Would you say
Virginia.
Frank is a Francis? Or no? You've got Mary.
It's firing through with things. Look.
What did it say now?
We're still here.
Oh, catball.
Oh, brilliant. Cat ball going off as well. Thank you very much.
I can't tell.
After Cy, it said all is well, then Frank, then Rich, then Virginia, then Crash.
I'm angry.
We're still here, and now I'm angry.
Why are you angry?
May we ask why you're angry? Thank you very much for setting that off.
This one says Francis Henry, in brackets Frank
Okay,
Meredith,
brilliant.
from 1980.
There's a lot.
There's 3 of them on there. But
Okay, so
5
that one there, guys.
it said 5 earlier. There's 5 people with the name Meredith.
Francis Henry, and in brackets Frank. So that's the name that came through. And as Harriet's just pointed out, it may be linking to the fact that they were saying there was 5 of them.
So there's 5
Because there's
with
5
the last name
with the
Meredith.
surname Meredith there as well. Frank, if that was you that set the cat ball off, thank you very much for doing so. I mean, it's just suddenly slowed down. It's not
More to the stories.
Could you elaborate? Could you tell us?
Well, listen.
Anna.
Anna?
Hello, Anna. Or are you talking
Go over
about
there.
Anna? Are we being led to another grave?
This happens at all the graveyards we go to.
Where are you telling us to go?
Where is it you'd like us to go?
Did you give us a direction?
go over there is a little bit vague. We could go to many directions from here.
This one says
Dave
Anne.
said me.
You what?
This one says Anne. Anne Edith Blakeway.
Who's upset you?
Emerge.
Emerge.
What do you mean by the word
I'm gonna
emerge?
try and get under here a little bit if I can, because I'm getting soaking wet now. Stand a little bit under the trees.
I can have a look at these ones as well.
See.
What did it say?
See.
That says William and that says Arthur.
H.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Why are you telling us to get out of here?
What are we doing wrong? So I'm going to walk over to this grave because as soon as I came over here, it said C. Could you tell us why you're telling us to get out of here? Why you're angry at us? We're not trying to be mean or nasty to you. We're only here to get communication. Maybe we could have the name of who wants us to leave?
Is there a specific reason you'd like us to get out of here?
Nana.
Nana.
10.
I'm also very aware right now that there are people in that building right there, because I can hear them. So we've got to try and be quiet as we can and as inconspicuous as we can.
We're enjoying this.
You're enjoying this? Are you enjoying us being here? You did say that you like
Elizabeth.
investigating. Elizabeth.
There's a lot of Elizabeths around us.
We've definitely seen an Elizabeth.
There's an Elizabeth there, literally on that grave. But
Okay.
Francis is all. Frank is the name for Francis. There's an
Right,
Elizabeth
okay,
there.
So there's an Elizabeth on this one where the cat balls are right next to.
On that
And
grave next to the
there's
red
an Elizabeth
one.
on that one there.
There's loads dotted around over there as well. Because that's quite a common name.
Elizabeth is a common name. This is one that you'd expect to find, but we're right next to two graves that have that name on. So
Oh, and another one. Over there.
another one. Okay. Maybe it's telling us there's 10 Elizabeths.
Maybe.
Beware of the dark.
Beware of the dark. Is that because people come to lock this place up? We have been told not to overstay our welcome, or we'll possibly get locked in.
Mick.
Mick. What would that be short for? So that will take in the mic.
Michael.
Said funny earlier, but
So any of the people that have been named to us now,
oh my god,
what's that bell again?
I just jumped out my skin.
Any of the people that have been named to us now, are you with us right now? If you are, could you do something to show us that you are? We've got devices out that you can touch and they'll light up. So you know that bang we heard?
I've not heard it since.
It's just happened again.
That's from over that way.
No, it was there.
It was there.
But both times the bang's happened is when we've asked if they can show us.
That's from back there now.
It's over there.
Oh, I'm hearing it from over there.
It's coming from behind the building where you saw the window thing.
Are you making that banging sound? The wind's like roaring now.
See,
Again.
it's there. It's coming from behind
And the
there.
winds, you can hear like an actual roar in the wind.
There are houses over there, so it could be coming from the houses. But any time we've asked them to let us know that they're here.
If it was you making the banging sound, could you make it again, please?
My name is George.
Okay.
Your name is George. George, is that you making those noises?
I have seen a George. I do remember
You
seeing.
will see Georges.
Is that an owl? On top of the house?
I think it is, yeah. Okay. There's an owl sat on top of there as well.
Dress.
Dress. What do you mean by dress? Are you in a dress?
Knocking.
Okay. Right, it's just come through saying knocking. But when I asked if they could show us where they were, or
There is a lot of things
Let
they
us
could
know.
knock on though, because there's a lot of wood around. Look, that house there as well.
suddenly a lot of banging. I am very aware that there's houses there, so it could be coming from there. But then this has just said knocking. George, Mick, or Elizabeth, if that's any of you that was knocking, thank you very much for doing so. Could you do it again for us?
Bertram.
The name?
It's just, we're getting absolutely bombarded by names. I mean, if we had the time, we could literally walk around and see if we can find every one of them.
We don't know because we don't want to get chased out by a warden.
We will make a noise.
I'd appreciate that if you could.
Equality.
That's just people.
They're in that building. I think that's the parish hall, though.
Mm. Be very worried if it wasn't people.
Whoever's in there seemingly getting very angry, shouting at people. Well, I hope that's people, or is it these making noise?
That's what I'm saying.
My name is Jack.
Another name.
Another name. Hi, Jack.
Jack was used in the 1800s, I know that.
Pretty much all these names were.
Thought I'd show a bit more
Christopher.
knowledge.
Christopher. More names.
All these names are like
If
relevant
you're all
to the time,
if you're all here with us, could you let us know? Could you show
Wait,
us?
how many names have been named?
A lot.
1, 2.
Well, let me scroll. Just on the screen, and I can take them in. There's 6.
6. We've also had Julian. We've had Anna. So that's 8.
Suffer.
Suffer. So did someone that's with us here now suffer?
We had Rich, which could have been a name, might not have been a name. Did you count Mick as one or no?
Mm.
So that could have been a name. So that would be 10 right there. And it said 10 earlier.
If somebody here suffered, could you tell us how?
Maybe we can help.
Never.
Are you saying we could never help?
So do you not want help?
Getting a bit angry again.
Feel.
Feel. So what is it you feel? Or are you saying that we could feel? Can we feel you? Is that what you're saying?
Go further.
Go further where? What direction?
What way do you want us to go?
Would you like us to go in the way that my hand is pointing? Basically just forward. The wind's picked up again though.
Skinwalkers around.
It said that again. 3 times we've been
Those are
told this.
skinwalkers.
Burlish top.
Didn't say skinwalkers.
What did it say then? Was it skinwalker or shapeshifter?
Shapeshifter. It's the first time that's come through.
Dirty.
What's dirty? I can imagine a lot of these graves are quite dirty because they've not been kept up or upkept. I don't know what the word is.
Do you want to pick them up? It's telling us to go further, so should we go stand over by that tree or something?
Theodore.
Theodore's another name.
We can see if any of them names are over there.
It's twice that it's told us to go further on.
Let's hope nothing falls out my pockets now.
So we are going to take a little walk and go further.
Ow! Right.
Desperate.
What did it say?
Desperate.
Huh?
Desperate.
Oh, desperate. It's like it's desperate for us to go this way. Frank?
Yeah, there's Frank.
It says Frank over here.
So we were surrounded by Elizabeths and Franks, and those names came through.
Use something else.
Yes. Do we have any other equipment that we
Well,
can
we can do the Estes.
We could.
Okay, if you'd like us to use another device, then we can do that. Yeah, there's that bar now.
Oh, it is actually an owl. It says Frederick George.
It's me.
What did it
It's
say?
you. It's me.
I just said it's Frederick George. And it went, it's me.
I'll tell you what then. You have hold of that. I'll get the headphones out.
Frederick George is right over there.
I'm behind you now.
Okay.
Like here? Or
Are you
are
talking
you
about
behind?
where you just said?
I don't know, because I was pointing it out and it said, oh, I'm behind you now.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Could you show us that you're with us?
I can go show the grave while you're getting that out. This is the grave I'm on about. Right on there, it says Frederick George. 13th of December 1988, aged 87 years. I'm gonna have to set this down there.
I'm crazy then.
No, that's because of the phone.
Okay.
I can put this on the bench because it said behind. And then I'll just set these two cat balls down in front. I have got the camera, so
I'm
it
just setting up.
will be a bit shaky at the minute. But that's just because I'm setting down the equipment. Or because it said 5, I'm going to set
I
5
hate how
cat
loud
balls.
this thing is.
That in all in a line. That way they're all in view. Right. Oh, so you're already doing it? Are you already doing it? Okay.
Let's start. So where shall I go?
Do you want to go stand by his grave?
Anywhere I think we're being watched. Because that window's just open.
Right, you're going to have to face me though so I can still hear you.
Okay. I'll just put the headphones on for there.
Okay, just to check. Ian, can you hear me? No, he can't. Okay. When I mentioned the name Frederick George, the spirit talker said, it's me. Are you still here? Was it you that I was talking to? Or talking about?
Yes.
It was. Were you the one telling us to go further for that reason? So we could see your grave?
By me.
Do you mean that Ian's by you?
Feel it.
Feel it. What would you like us to feel?
Cold.
How are you making us feel cold? The bell's going off.
Oh my God.
The bell's going off again.
Every time I've got these on, bells go off.
Like we've said, at basically every location we've visited so far, that the wind picks up anytime we're communicating. Do spirits have something to do with that? Is that how you're making us feel cold?
Force.
Force? Are you forcing the wind to do that? Or is it like a certain force that you can use?
Yes.
It is. Thank you. Could you maybe tell us how you can do that?
Can't breathe.
Can't breathe. What do you mean by that?
Skip. Skip.
Skip. What do you mean by the word skip? Are you saying that your heart's maybe skipped a beat? Well, we've confirmed that.
Skip.
Said skip again. Okay.
Confirm.
Would you like me to skip over that question? If you would, can you please say yes?
You say.
Can you repeat that for me, please?
No.
Okay. Am I still talking to Frederick George? If I am, can you say yes?
Gill.
Gil. Is that someone else's name?
Shut up.
Are you telling me to shut up?
Ellie.
Ellie. I did see that name earlier, so there's definitely an Ellie here.
Name.
Are you saying your name is Ellie?
I did.
You did? Okay, hello Ellie. Is there anything you would like to say to me?
Away.
By away, are you saying you'd like us to leave? To go away?
No.
What do you mean by the word away then? Could you explain it a little, please?
Feel.
Feel? Do you feel lonely? Is
Touch.
that touch? If you'd like to touch something, you can touch these cat balls that I've laid on the floor. Maybe you could touch some of Ian's clothing. Maybe tug on it a bit.
What?
Did you just say bot? Or what?
Ian.
You are communicating through Ian. Yes. Like I said.
Cold.
Okay, gold.
Effect.
I think it says effect. gold is it's written at the top of the one that the name Frederick George was on. I'm going to have to explain that to Ian after, because he's not going to know that until he comes out.
No.
Would you not like me to explain it to Ian?
Wrong.
Wrong. What do you mean by no then? What would you not like me to do?
Effect.
Effect. What do you mean by the word effect?
Feel.
You keep saying these same words, but I don't get what you mean by them. Can you explain them a little more, please? What would you like us to feel? Or what do you feel?
Disturb.
Are you saying you feel disturbed? Are we disturbing your peace?
Cold.
Cold. As soon as it said cold again, the wind has picked up. It could be complete coincidence, or it could just be exactly what it was explained as earlier.
It's me.
It's you. You're the one making me cold. Very cold because the wind is cold. Are you the one making it cold?
I did.
You did. Are you able to show yourself in any other way?
Knock.
Are you able to knock?
After.
After what? Are you on about after Ian's out of the Estes method?
No.
Are you on about after we've stopped recording? We've gotten so much more activity than we thought we would have.
Photo.
Would you like us
Girl.
Would you like me to take a
Cold.
photo? Gold again. Would you like me to take a photo of the grave that has the name Gold on?
No.
What would you like me to take a photo of then? Would you like me to take a photo of myself?
No.
Would you like me to take a photo of Ian?
Man.
Ian is a man. Would you like me to take a photo of him?
It's me.
You're the man.
Wrong.
Right, I have just taken
Out.
a photo of Ian. What do you mean
Leaving.
by out? Would you like us to get out?
Good.
Are you saying that as yes, you would? Can I just confirm whom I'm talking to? Could you give me your name again? Because I don't know.
I did.
Did you say Gid?
No.
Did you say I did?
Correct.
So you've already said your name at some point tonight. Is that what you're telling me?
Stop.
What would you like us to stop doing?
Talk.
You want us to stop talking?
Ellie.
So I'm still talking to Ellie. Ellie, are you buried here?
It's cold.
It is cold right now. I can't confirm that. Are you buried here, Ellie?
Moving away.
Are you moving away from someone or something?
There's no words coming through now, it's just noises.
Right. That was very accurate. You know how we always say about the wind?
Yeah.
At the start of the Estes, before the bell was ringing, I was on about the wind because it said cold and feel and everything. I'm like, are you the one that makes us feel cold? Are you the one that controls the wind? And then I had the words, it's me.
Okay.
And then there was a lot of confirmed answers. I think we were just talking to someone named Ellie.
Yeah, Ellie, it said Ellie twice.
Yeah, because it said Ellie earlier on, and then I asked for the name again later on because I didn't know who we were talking to at that point.
Oh, okay.
But it also said gold. I'm pretty sure at some point. Look there. Behind you.
I didn't hear gold. I thought it was saying cold.
I heard cold a lot, but I'm pretty sure it said gold. It could have said cold. We're going to have to play this back.
I don't remember saying gold.
Some of the words
but I
you
don't
were
remember
saying
it.
were hard to make out though because of turning away. I also took a photo of you, so I'm going to see if that is us. That's not us. The EMF is going crazy. That can't be us because you've got
I'm not near it.
How far have you got to be from it?
You've got to be fairly close. It picks up the signal.
It's just staying on it. It's literally...
It's gone.
It's gone. Oh my god. I don't want to get too close to it with the phone, but the EMF is pretty much going crazy at the minute.
If that was picking up from the phone, it would stay on a constant light.
Yeah, look. If it was from the phone, it would be up red the whole time, but it's not.
And I've not moved.
And that can't be us.
That. Okay.
That's not gotten off the whole night either. The whole time we've been here, that EMF's not gone off.
Going bonkers. If that's anyone that's sat on the bench making that go off, then thank you very much. So I'm going further away. Go on.
There's a bell. But when I was
Just gone.
asking about like what it meant by feel, it said disturbed. It kept saying away as well, but it's not as if it's like telling us to go away. So it said moving away.
So it's not even on full red.
When it's next to the phone. That is crazy.
I'm holding the thing.
Okay, that's actually wild. What? That's nowhere near a phone, right? The phones are over here. I am stood probably about 5-6 feet away. And that is still going off. Oh, are you stood in front of the phone? I forgot the thing. If you are, in front of the phone, in front of the EMF, if you are, could you set one of the cat balls off, please? Or make that come to a complete stop and move all the way away from it. It's going down. It's just stopped. Right.
This is crazy.
That's not gone off the whole night either. You know what I also spotted while we were doing Nestus? It said Anna. There was an Anne down there. There's an Annie over there. Oh, cat ball.
Okay, I've just turned this off and that's going off.
I literally, as soon as I point the phone at the cat ball, it's gone off. But you have to touch that. Like, I'll stamp next to this one. But then when I touch it, it will go off.
Thank you very much for that. I mean, like I said, the reports that I'd heard of this place, it was very active.
We've got over an hour's
It's definitely been
worth of footage here. We definitely...
I'm just very aware now that the time's getting on a little bit and
Mr. Warden might
there is
start
a warden
coming.
that is due to come round any minute.
So we are going to have to start packing up, very sadly.
It's 10 to 9, the warden comes round at 9.
Yeah,
So
we're going to have to go.
We need to get out of here before we get thrown out of here.
Right, you take the camera then. I'll pick up the... I'll look at the photo of you in the car as well, because I took a photo of you. Because it said Ian.
Okay.
It said you. And like...
I know it said my name, that's why I repeated it. As you can see, you physically got to touch them to set them off.
Like... Oh, for God's
throw them
sake.
across the path if you hurry.
Do
that with the last one again. Stamp by the last one. So see how it's stamping the ground next to it, it's still not doing it. Touch it. These balls physically have to be touched for them to go off.
I know we say it every time and it might get boring, but for new viewers.
It's the reason we've got 7 is to make sure that none of them are faulty, so as we can use different ones. I prefer just get them all out, because then if there's only ever one going off, we can try and eliminate that one. But we don't.
Yeah, because if you notice on a lot of other recordings as well, we do swap them around just to tell you that
if it's just the one that's going off, we'll tend to swap them around. Tonight, down by the tree down there was different ones going off.
We had like 1 or 2 go off down there.
There's been one up here. The EMF's gone crazy. We've had name after name after name coming through, saying that there's knocking and we can hear bangs.
Yeah, it also mentioned knocking as well, and it was like I did it or something, and then it's like after. So, do you want me to do it after Ian's off the Estes? It's like no. After we stopped recording, and then that's when the photo thing happened.
Right, okay.
So I took a photo of you then.
Brilliant. So,
But if gold
Well-
was said, that is actually crazy. Gold was said
I
because
don't know if I said gold or cold.
I heard gold one time,
I
but I could be wrong. I could have just
can remember
misheard.
saying gold.
But we've definitely found out
It's
something
hard.
about the wind.
It is hard to make out the words that come through when you're doing the Estes method.
So I asked
And
at the
the
very
noise that
start
comes
about
through
it.
is horrible. Like, if anyone's got that app or use of that app, you'll know what I mean.
It's why I don't do it as often as
It's
Ian and
not
Connor,
nice.
because it gives me a headache.
It screeches at you, it screams at you, and then it throws words in between.
And you have to really concentrate to get the words as well.
Right, guys, I think we're going to call it a day there because
We don't want Mr. Warden to come
the warden
get
is due to
us.
come around any minute. So, can you zip that up for me?
Yeah.
We're going to head off before we get thrown off. Right, but I'm tempted to say we'll come back.
I want to
Because
come
I
back here.
think-
This has actually been one of my favourite investigations
I
we've done.
think it's just been so active.
It's been a very surprising one though. You weren't expecting a lot from it. We've gotten so much.
I saw a video from someone else, but it was a video just showing pictures of what they'd done. It wasn't actually showing everything, and then they described where they were and that there was loads of activity, and it didn't actually show the investigation.
I reckon if
That's
we
why I
were
wanted
able
to
to
come up
stay
here and do
longer,
it, but the team that did that travelled quite a distance to come here because they'd heard from someone else that it was active.
I
Obviously,
reckon
this is
we do come back
literally on
maybe
our
with Connor
doorstep.
as well, because he needs to see how active this place is. But if we were able to stay longer tonight, I reckon we would have got a lot more activity.
And probably if we do come back, it would have to be another pre-record because there's no signal here at all. There's absolutely nothing.
There's another Anne.
So, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. If indeed you have. If you've got to this point, then you quite clearly have. But as per usual, please like, follow, share, encourage others to do so. We are Paranormal State of Mind. My name's Ian.
My name's H. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Thank you very much.